Hi, my name is Daniel Shepard, and today I'm going to be informing you how to grill and prepare a perfect ribeye steak. Are you guys meat eaters?
Yes.
Don't you love going out to a restaurant and enjoying a perfectly cooked steak along with all the sides and a beverage with your friends and family?
Yes.
Well, I do too. But what if I told you that preparing that same meal in the comfort of your own home is easier than you might think, and I say more enjoyable? I'm going to take 5 minutes and give you all the information that you'll need in order to do so. Now, when you're grilling your own steak at home, it's important to have all the knowledge needed to do it correctly. So I'm going to share all the ins and outs of Grill Master's secrets in order to get this steak done properly. Now, to start with the basics, you're going to need a grill. If you don't have a grill, you can go to your local hardware store where they'll be able to help you select the perfect grill for you that ranges from price to the size that's going to be exactly what you're looking for. And while you're there, you can also pick up any accessories that you're going to need, from tongs to aprons. They have everything that you need right there. Once you get those basics out of the way, it's time to head to your local supermarket, where you're going to talk with the butcher about cuts and selection of steak. When you're choosing your steak, the 3 options that you're really going to need to know is there's a prime, choice, and select cut. Now, a prime cut is the best. Choice is what we usually get in the stores today, and select is the lowest grade. The difference is going to be the fat content and the age of the beef. A choice steak is about $10 a pound, where a prime steak is going to be about $30 a pound. I've never actually had one of these, but they tell me they're amazing. Now that we've got our steak selected, we've got a choice steak selected, we're going to go throughout the store and choose our side options that could range from baked potatoes, coleslaw, rolls, and your favorite beverages. Now that you've got all those in your buggy, it's time to go home and start to unpack. As you're unpacking your meal, you're going to want to discuss with your friends and family who's going to prepare the side meals while you're in charge of the steak, because as the griller, that's your only priority, is the steak. So the first thing you're going to want to do is unwrap your steak and put it on a tray for seasoning. I like to season a steak like this with just salt and pepper. That's all that needed. The steak has all the flavor that's going to make it perfect. Once you salt and peppered it, wrap your steak up with some saran wrap and set it off to the side, out of the way. The reason for doing this is you want to bring your steak up to temperature, not exactly a room temperature, but you want to set it out at room temperature for about 45 minutes to an hour. The purpose of doing this is it raises the temperature of the steak, so you're not just taking a cold steak out of the refrigerator and throwing it on a hot grill where you're just going to burn the outside and the inside's not going to cook. So to cook it thoroughly and evenly, you're going to want to set it off to the side. Now that you've done that, it's time to start preparing the rest of the meal. I usually start with that item that's going to take the longest, and for me, I always have a baked potato, and that usually takes about 70 to 90 minutes. So I'm going to start those baked potatoes in the oven and set a timer for 70 minutes. And then once we start that, we're going to continue throughout the rest of the meal preparing all the side options. As we're preparing and we get down to about the 20-minute mark, that's time for you to go outside and start your grill. You want to preheat your grill up to about 550 degrees, and that takes about 20 minutes. Another important thing that you're going to want to know is you're going to have if you're using propane, you're going to want to have extra propane on hand, because it's inevitable if you grill long enough, you're going to run out of propane. So so you don't have to run down to the local store and grab one real quick, have one on standby. Now that you've come home and you attach your propane and it's time to preheat the grill, you're going to want to have an umbrella as well. Never fails that at some point the Mother Nature is going to let loose and it's going to rain on your grilling. So now that our steaks are up to room temperature, the rest of the meal is getting prepared. It's time to take those perfect steaks and check the grill and make sure that we're over 550 degrees and just throw them right on the grill. At this point, you're going to see the grill smoke and you're going to smell it start to go on, and you're going to get out your stopwatch and start that stopwatch and let your stopwatch go up to the 3.5–4 minute mark per side to get you to that perfect medium rare, medium cooking temperature that most everybody loves. Now that we've flipped our steaks, we're grilling on the other side. You shut the lid for the remainder of the time, the remainder 4 minutes. And at this point, really the cooking process goes so quick, it's literally 7 minutes on the grill. Now it's time to remove your steaks off the grill, bring them inside. Now that the rest of your meal is prepared, it's time to sit down and eat with your friends and family and enjoy this. So planning and grilling a steak dinner can be very rewarding. You're going to be praised by your friends and family, and you're going to create memories that last a lifetime. So let's get out our grilling gear and turn up the heat, because it's grilling time. Thank you very much. Thanks, y'all.